From AccuWeather.com, this is AccuWeather Daily, a brief host-read article. It's weather news in a nutshell. Well, another round of intense heat is forecast to strengthen over the Rockies, the Plains, the Midwest, and parts of the East this week, posing significant health risks and potentially straining some power grids across the central states. Although this heat wave is not expected to be as intense or long-lasting as the 4th of July furnace that scorched parts of the central and eastern states during the first week of the month, it will still be dangerous enough that residents should take it seriously. AccuWeather's Alex Sosnowski said, from a weather statistics standpoint, dew point temperatures will on average be 5 to 8 degrees lower with this heat dome compared to early July. Some sensitive individuals may notice, and the slightly less humid air may allow temperatures to fall off a bit more at night compared to the early days in July. The dew point is the saturation temperature of the air. The higher the number, the more humid the air is. With the air mass this week, dew points will generally be near 70 compared to dew points well into the 70s to nearly 80 earlier this month. Dew points may drop off even more later on this week, especially around the Great Lakes and the Northeast. Under the belly of the heat dome in the central U.S., peak heat will occur on Tuesday before shifting eastward. AccuWeather's Brianna Grill said that real field temperatures are expected to reach up to 115 degrees across many areas from the Plains to the Great Lakes early this week. The worst of the heat dome will be focused across this region before it shifts eastward. Across the central U.S., the heat dome's impacts will be particularly significant for agriculture. Under the high-pressure heat dome, rainfall will be suppressed, and the region will get little or no rain, which will lead to an expansion of the drought. By Wednesday, the heat dome will gradually migrate eastward, spreading dry, hot weather from the Plains and the Great Lakes into the Northeast and Mid-Atlantic region. By Tuesday afternoon, AccuWeather real field temperatures are expected to soar to the upper 90s throughout the central states. Some zones will even experience real field temperatures surpassing the 100-degree mark on Tuesday, particularly in southern Minnesota, central Iowa, and central Missouri, eastward through portions of the Ohio Valley. Even though this round of heat will not last as long as the early July heat dome, the pattern will still raise the risk of heat exhaustion, heat stroke, and heat-related deaths across the central and eastern states. In New York City, high temperatures will peak around the upper 90s on Wednesday, approaching the daily record, and will be 10 to 15 degrees above the historical average for mid-July. Meanwhile, AccuWeather real field temperatures will exceed 100 during the afternoon on Wednesday. Temperatures Wednesday afternoon in Philadelphia will peak even higher with a forecast high of 100 and real field temps around 105. Humidity levels across the Midwest and Northeast will remain elevated as dew points spike in the upper 60s and mid-70s. That added moisture in the air can create, some downright uncomfortable conditions for some. As the week progresses, high temps in the Northeast will fall a few degrees from the 90s into the 80s. Dew points are also projected to decline a bit, dipping into the 40s and 50s, resulting in an added layer of relief. As the week comes to a close, the north-to-south breakdown of the heat dome will promote impactful thunderstorms from the Great Lakes into the northeast coast. Rounds of thunderstorms, some of which can produce locally gusty winds and intense downpours, will spread from Wisconsin to the mid-Atlantic states. This weekend, a northward surge of tropical Gulf moisture will push into the southeast. This pattern will persist into the upcoming week, becoming a factor to watch with tropical activity potentially brewing in the Gulf. That's all for now. You can find more regional forecasts and science-based articles at AccuWeather.com. And for your local forecast at your fingertips, download the AccuWeather app. Enjoy the rest of your day, stay weather aware, and I'll be back tomorrow with more from AccuWeather.